What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Strictly Steelers Show. I'm your host, Pittsburgh All Day, joined by my co-host, Primetime. Say what's up.
Yep.
And Matthew, say what's up.
That's good.
And we're back with another episode. We're back with another Jeopardy that I'm very excited about because hopefully we could have someone joining us here that will be, three people competing against each other, but he is MIA at the moment, so don't know what's going to happen there. But before we get into the Jeopardy, we recently had some Steeler news happen this morning, and we're all very sad because George Pickens is no longer a Steeler as he has been traded to the Dallas Cowboys in exchange for a 2026 third rounder and a 2027 fifth rounder. So, yeah, George Pickens is a Dallas Cowboy, guys. And what was our first reaction?
I'm gonna go last.
You're making me go first?
Yeah.
Yeah, Matthew, what do you think?
All right, well, so I'll tell you the story. So every day I get up, I set my alarm for 6:55 a.m. For school. So I turn my alarm off, it's going off, and then the first thing I see, my glasses aren't even on yet, and I'm legally blind without my glasses. It's like an Adam Schefter report, like those new ESPN ones. I don't know if you have those.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I saw Adam Schefter, I saw George Pickens, and I put the glasses on. I went straight to our group chat, and let me see if this is profanity or not before it's 4 seconds long. I'm just gonna play it. What the? That was me 30 seconds into waking up for the day. Yeah. Yeah, so I was pretty shocked, but I wasn't expecting it whatsoever because I saw something like before bed. I saw Nick Farbaugh like entertaining it, like replying to something about it, and I just didn't think it was gonna be serious because I think the main source was like Pretty Ricky on Twitter, which that was part of the whole Ayuk situation back in the day, where we know how that. Yeah. And so I just didn't think anything of it. I'm like, this guy's just trolling. But no, I wake up, it happened. And I guess as far as how I feel about it, I'm on the side where it's like I'm still like unhappy, but I'm also like not as pissed as the the average fan. I would say like most majority is like absolutely like pissed, burning down buildings. I'm not happy about it, but like I don't think it's the end of the world, and the reason for that is because I feel like it was almost okay for the skill sets of both George Pickens and DK Metcalf. They're fairly similar. I understand George Pickens is way younger, and can still develop into anything else, but we know what we've gotten from his character, from his effort, and just everything like that, all the social media stuff. It's just not worth it to pay him a huge contract and combine it with DK's, where that would add up to like maybe like 60-ish million total dollars for two players. Where it works for the Bengals because they are an elite duo and just very 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 good, the best in the league. But I don't think it's worth it for these skill sets to mesh even with the personalities. We don't have a quarterback. I think that should be priority number one before if you're even going to be willing to make that kind of decision to pay another receiver that much money, which the Bengals do have. And yeah, like the return, I'm not too mad at it. Like obviously we all would have loved a second, which I saw a report saying like it was just never realistic because the Steelers were actually like making several calls during day 2 of the draft to see if anyone was interested, and it just didn't end up happening. So they settled for a 2026 third, as you said, and they also gave up a 2027 sixth. I think they swapped those picks. Like they also got the 2027 fifth, but they gave away a sixth. So yeah, we have like 12 picks for the 2026 draft. I think everyone in the whole league knows that the plan for the Steelers is to try to trade up for a quarterback if they're not bad enough, which who knows what's going to happen. If Will Howard's our quarterback, we might get to that point where we don't even have to trade up. Our schedule's hard as hell. Our talent, like as far as the roster goes, I don't know. We don't know what's happening with TJ or Aaron Rodgers. As far as the receiver room is now, we picked up Robert Woods. I don't know if you guys talked about that in the last episode. I don't know if it happened yet.
Yeah, we did.
Okay. Yeah, which I don't hate. He's a good run blocker, but like he's still fairly washed receiving wise. You were flaming Roman Wilson Prime. I really want to believe in him, so I'm going to choose to do so. Like that was the report from Jeremy Fowler that the team is relying on him to like take a big step, even though he had done nothing last year. So it's like there's nothing to compare to anyway. This is basically his rookie year in the first place, so that's interesting. But I'm still hoping he can be pretty solid. Calvin Austin's Calvin Austin. Like you know what you're getting from him. I'm not gonna temper my expectations too high for him because his size, like it's just gonna limit him. I know he's really fast and exciting to watch, and he's gonna have some good plays, but like I don't think he can be like that, insanely statistical receiver for you. And yeah, like at the end of the day, I don't even know if I'm happy with. I don't know how to feel like overall. Like I kind of just explained all my thoughts into one right there, but like we just have to see what happens at this point. But shout out to Chubb, our Cowboys friend. I know he's happy. Like
It's
I'm
a good trade for him because they needed a receiver.
Yeah, for sure. Like that's a really good duo with CD Lamb. Dak has no excuse to play bad or anything like that. Yeah, it's a really good duo. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but to say the least, I was very surprised.
Yeah. You said you wanted to go last, right, Prime?
Yeah.
Okay, that means I guess I'll go then. So I guess I'll take you through my day. So I was, sleeping. I was fast asleep because this trade happened really early in the day. I woke up at around, I want to say 9:30 Central Time because Prime and Matthew live in Eastern Time Zone and I'm an hour behind them. So they got it way sooner than I did. But when I woke up, I just woke up to, multiple text messages, even, some Instagram notifications as well, because, I'm from Texas. So I'm basically in Cowboys area and most of my good friends are Cowboy fans. So they were the ones texting me and I was kind of confused because when I was opening up the, messages and stuff, they weren't like talking about the trade. They were just kind of sending emojis like, laughing emojis, a handshaking emoji, like pleasure doing business with you. And I'm like, what the hell does that mean? And sure enough, I go on Instagram and I see that, George Pickens has been traded to the Cowboys and, trade is expected to be finalized any minute now. And in my head, I'm thinking, why? Like, why is this a move that we did? Because, this makes us worse as a offense, even if, we already had question marks enough. It makes our wide receiver room a little worse, even though I don't think it's as bad as it was last year. But it just didn't make any sense to me. One of your best young wideouts that's become, a legitimate deep threat. And Omar Khan and Mike Tomlin, didn't trade him on draft day. So I thought the door was completely closed on trading him, period. But clearly it wasn't. So, caught me by surprise for sure, as Matthew said. And, I was a little upset at first because I wanted to see what DK Metcalf and George Pickens could do together. I was really upset. I didn't really dive deep into it at the time, but I've had time to sit on it and kind of, think about why he got traded and, what it means for the future. And I think we can all agree that Pickens definitely, had character concerns, bad attitude. He would lash out on social media when, he wouldn't get the ball or he had, would have really bad games like that Bengals one where he had no yards on one catch. And, he was even arguing with fans during the game and Pat Frymuth had to kind of control him a bit. So the guy was having, behavioral concerns and it seemed to have drove Tomlin and the coaching staff nuts and they probably, were getting tired of it. And I also heard that there was one time that he showed up 20 minutes before a game started and he was consistently late to team meetings. So obviously that's not what you want in a player or any type of, young guy that's looking to prove himself, especially when he's entering his contract year. And I guess maybe Omar Khan thought, hey, let's get something for him since we're not going to be able to, re-sign him after the season. So might as well just trade him now. But a little confused on the timing because I felt like if you wanted to trade George, I felt like you could have done it during the draft. So you could potentially pick up his replacement there because I know they had met with a couple of receivers in the pre-draft visit. So I just don't know, why they didn't trade him there. But I guess like Matthew said, they were hoping to get a second, but it just wasn't realistic. And Jerry Jones was offering a 4th-round pick at the time, and they didn't feel comfortable doing it, which I'm glad they didn't, because obviously a 3rd rounder is better than a 4th. But yeah, that's just kind of where I'm at with it. It sucks, but at the end of the day, it's always nice to not, have a locker room cancer anymore. I wish him the best in Dallas. I really wish it could have worked out here, but yeah, I'd say I'm pretty neutral on it.
All right. So y'all both made good points. All right. So here's my point of view. So I woke up. So I woke up at 7 o'clock because I had work at 8 o'clock. And first thing I do was check my phone. I go on Instagram, and then I'm seeing these. I saw Joey post a thing about George Pickens. I'm like, ain't no way in hell. So then I had to make sure it was true. I'm going on ESPN. I'm going on Sleeper. I'm going on Discord, and apparently it's true. So I'm crashing out. Like in my head, I'm crashing. I'm like, what the hell? I'm saying like crazy things in my head, and like I'm guessing it's a cycle. It's like anytime I have a favorite player on the offense, they leave. Like Mike Wallace was my favorite wide receiver for a couple of years on the Steelers. They ship him off to the Ravens. AB, one of my favorite players all time. The CTE came from Montez Burfict. Ship him off to the Raiders. George Pickens, my favorite guy on the offense. I get the drama and stuff like that. And now he's a Cowboy. So like if it's about mainly like the all like his drama, the off field, not on the sideline issues and stuff like that, like I can understand. But I'm like, I was definitely excited to see the duo of George Pickens and DK Metcalf. And on top of that, like how Plundo has stated earlier, like if we would have traded George Pickens like before the draft, I wouldn't have been like too mad at it, like looking at his replacement and stuff like that. Now we trade him after, we get like better picks in it like from now, but at the same time, it's like we don't know how those picks are going to be. We don't know who we're going to draft yet. That's all to be decided. And I was looking at the depth chart. It's like DK Metcalf, Roman Wilson, Calvin Austin, Robert Woods, and stuff like that. And like, say DK gets hurt, we're gonna have Roman Wilson. We haven't seen a snap yet from Roman Wilson. Calvin Austin, like you got Robert Woods, Scotty Miller, Ben Skoranek. I feel like Ben Skoranek is probably like the best depth piece right there. It's not like they're gonna make like any big factor plays and whatnot. But like it's like the main part is just that the Steelers are so confusing. Like it's like we traded for DK Metcalf. I'm like, now we trade away George Pickens. I'm like, what was the point of getting DK when we still have no quarterback? And then like we're at a standstill. There's so many questions going on. Like what are we gonna do with the offense? What week will Will Howard get his shot? Will Roman Wilson fill up like will make a step up like and fill in some needs for that wide receiver room? We still don't know what's going on with TJ Watt. Is Aaron Rodgers going to sign with the Steelers? It's like so many questions that just confuses me. That's why I'm mainly upset about what's going on. And then not only that, it's like if we're looking at roster wise, like we suck. I'm looking at this team. I said it earlier. I'm like, this is like the 2019 Steelers. That's like my exact comparison. Like trash offensively, like good depth pieces, like good depth pieces and a pretty solid defense. But it's like now we're looking at the roster. Like, are we gonna tank? Which is not the Steelers way. But if I'm looking at this team right now, especially with our schedule that we have that's going to be released next week, I'm like, I would be surprised if this team manages to win 7 games. But at the same time, it's like it's always a Mike Tomlin thing. Like he sells his soul to the devil just to get 9-8, 10-7 seasons every single time. And I'm sick and tired. I'm like, if we're just gonna roll into the season with this kind of roster and go 9-8 or 10-7 this upcoming season, I'm like, I'm not even gonna watch. I'm like, and if we go into the postseason, I'm not gonna watch it. Or hey, we sneak in 10-7. We play the Ravens again. What's the point of watching? We play the Bills again. What's the point of watching? We play the Chiefs. We play the Texans. What's the point of watching? If it's going to be year after year after year, we settle for mediocrity and we get blown out in the damn playoffs. What's the fucking point of this shit? I'm like, why are we not rebuilding for the better? You're supposed to be a coach. You've been at this for 18 years. You won a Super Bowl as an assistant with the Bucks. You won a Super Bowl your first year, your second year as a coach, and now like since 2017. And here's another fact. Here's another fact about this. Like Mike Tomlin, I'm like, this is supposed to be the coach everybody wants to ride or die for it, that you want to run a wall for. But if we're looking at the playoffs, like I said, if we go 9-8 again or 10-7 and we go into the playoffs, what's the point? Because if we're being technical, we haven't won a playoff game in damn near a decade. Our last playoff win was against the Chiefs when we kicked all field goals and won. And that was the last time technically we kept the game within a one score game. Because I know we lost to the Jags by 3 points. But if we're being technical, it should have been by 10 because we scored on the last play of the damn game just to cut it to 3 points. Every other playoff game outside of that against the Browns, we lost by like 11, 12 points. Against the Chiefs, got thrashed against the Bills, thrashed against the Ravens, lost by like 12, 14 points. I'm like, what's the point if we're going to do this year after year after year and there's like no expectation? So it's like, so we're gonna head into the season. Everybody's gonna be the same way, like I don't see the Steelers making the playoffs, and all of a sudden they're gonna somehow work the magic and make the playoffs. Well, no matter how bad or above average the roster is, and it's just gonna be like what? It's like we're playing for hope. There's barely any pride, and like we still don't know what's going on with T.J. Watt. If he has a remarkable season, like, what's the point for him? He can win Defensive Player of the Year again. Like, what's the point? He's not gonna see a playoff win. Cam Hayward damn near at the end of his ropes. He's not gonna see another playoff win. So it's like, what's the point if we're just gonna do this and settle for mid? And it's like it makes me so confused. It makes me so upset, and I don't want to see this happen right now. So I'm like, unless Will Howard somehow turns into rookie Big Ben, rookie Bo Nix, rookie Jaden Daniels, rookie RG3. I'm like, I don't see any hope with this team. So either they gotta win, like they gotta win out and somehow hope for a playoff win, or they gotta try to rebuild for a losing season and try to get better than the next year after that. Because if it's gonna be another 9-8, another 10-7 win season, it's like what's really the point? So it's like I'd be so confused about what's going on, what's going inside their heads, what's going inside the front office. If we're gonna do the same thing year after year, and it just makes me sick. That's why I'm like really sick about this. And like, hey, like maybe we could talk about the quarterback situation, and like you can say that Mason Rudolph was the best quarterback George Pickens has had, and that's a crazy ass stat. So hey, maybe he's throwing the ball to Pickens, maybe he's throwing the ball to DK, and they could provide a spark in the offense. Hey, maybe we can excel to like another. We can excel to 11 wins, maybe have some hope in the playoffs. I don't know, but it's like now it's like it's really no hope. So like they gotta rebuild. They gotta rebuild or something because I'm tired of just like seeing like the same 9-8 the seasons every single time. It's like that's really what my problem is. And it's like I don't know how I feel because it just makes my heart hurt, bro. That's why I'm really mad and confused about this, and also because like he was my favorite player on the offense. But like I said, I get the off-field antics, but at the same time, it's a Steelers tradition. Within the past decade, you get a solid wide receiver, a good talented wide receiver, and it's always issues inside the head. Ship them off, and we're doing the same thing, same cycle every single time. I don't know what it is. And Mike Tomlin's been the coach all those times, and like, what have we done? Nothing. So it's like a whole cycle. It's like a whole cycle that it just keeps on repeating and repeating. So I'm like, what's really gonna be a change? Because we were
Yeah,
talking about the crash out twins. We got another crasher on the team. What if he crashes out? The whole fan base gonna turn on him. And you know what's gonna you know where that's gonna point to? Mike Tomlin. Because he's gonna do the same thing every single time. And it's like, what's really gonna change? So like that's really where my problem is because we're at a whole cycle, whether it's from the wide receivers, whether it's from the whole offense, whether it's from the winning seasons. It's like a whole cycle that needs to be studied. And you didn't even have to study this. Like you just look on the paper, you can look at the wall and be like, okay, I know what the Steelers gonna do. They're gonna do the same shit like they did the last year. They're gonna do the same shit like they did the year before. And so like what's the point of making good moves? What's the point of making bad moves if we're just gonna be at the same thing every single time? That's why I'm so sick in the head right now.
yeah. I mean, I can't say I blame you.
Whew.
Like, I really can't say I blame you. I mean, I'm sure Matthew feels the same type of
Oh,
frustration too. I mean, obviously, you don't just want to roll into the playoffs with a mediocre record, barely sneaking in off of a win from the Titans over the Jaguars to the by a tiebreaker and then just get throttled by the Bills round one. I mean, definitely don't want that. But at the same time, it's just, how are the Steelers going to find that franchise guy? Are they going to tank a season? Because we all know, Tomlin and Rooney and, Omar Khan, they don't want to have a losing season. They definitely don't. Not especially when you have TJ Watt and Cam Hayward on the roster. Those guys don't want to lose. But at the same time, when are they going to get frustrated? TJ Watt's already kind of expressed that vocally through, Instagram with, cryptic post a month ago. But I think they'll eventually come to terms there. I don't really know how I feel about it based off of, kind of how non existent he was to end the season last year. But, he's still our best player by far. I mean, I think we can all agree on that. But it really just, poses the question, what are the Steelers going to do next year? Like, are they going to trade up for the guy? Are they just going to, have another midseason, not do anything, and then, hope a mid round guy falls to them? I mean, what's it going to be?
mhm.
See, and it's even more funny because like this is always Steelers. Like the Steelers can get swept by the Browns, but somehow beat the Detroit Lions, and it's be like, what the fuck is this team about?
Yeah, like losing to the 3-win Browns, and we somehow beat the Washington Commanders, who were in the NFC Championship.
Yeah, so like that's why my head just hurts just like just thinking about them, just talking about it. But oh man, I hope they have some type of change. I hope they have some type of plan because I'm sick, bro.
Yeah, so I guess DK Metcalf is the future of this wide receiver room. Obviously, that trade and the contract extension he got with us, that justifies that. But I I'll end it off with this. Who do you guys think is more capable of being a wide receiver two at this point? Do you think it'll be Calvin Austin, or do you think Roman Wilson has a chance?
It's for me it's like it's a 50-50 because like I don't know, man. It's like I'm not like I know Roman Wilson hasn't played a snap yet, but it's like if I'm looking at the guys like Calvin Austin is like 5 foot, like 5'9". I mainly see him as a slot guy, even though he made some solid plays. I mainly see him as that slot guy because I've seen him the last few games, like last 4 or 5 games. He took a shot damn near every single game. I'm like, we can't afford him to get hurt like that. And Roman Wilson, he's barely a height above Calvin Austin. He's 5'10", barely, probably weighs like a little bit more, slightly. So he's unproven. Like I said, I'm not fully giving up on him, but like if he can be like kind of like a not, I'm not saying he's gonna be like Glad McConkey, but like I feel like if he can get some traits like that, then I could see like, okay, hey, he's not bad, and I owe you an apology. I wasn't familiar with your game, I'll be like that, but it's still unproven, especially with the quarterback room right now. So, like you said, that's I don't know situation right there. If you had to ask me,
Okay. Matthew, what about you? I know you kind of gave your insight on both the players, but who do you think is more fit as a wide receiver too?
Yeah, it's interesting. I feel like they'll probably, assuming they're all healthy, is probably see like a fairly similar amount of playing time. Like I assume they'll both be on the field a good bit at the same time. Like one of them probably. It's weird because Roman's mainly been a slot guy, and people doubt his ability to play on the outside. But we'll have to see if he's capable of it or not. Because if he's pure slot, then you're probably gonna see Calvin play more. Um, just because he has played. I mean, he's also good in the slot, but like he's played on the outside a little bit when he's had to, and made some solid plays here and there. So it's interesting. I feel like, I mean, he's probably gonna have a longer leash because Tomlin's more familiar with him. But if they're willing to like fully, release Roman Wilson and see what he can do, I feel like there's a chance for him to break out. Like I feel like he has much higher upside to actually be a bigger contributor than Calvin Austin.
That,
Um,
I can agree with that.
yeah, but like as of right now, I'd probably lean Calvin because I mean, yeah, like I said, we've seen him before. We know what he's capable of. We don't know what Roman Wilson's capable of yet. So it's like a safer bet to say Calvin. But if Roman Wilson, looks good, then he's gonna probably take that.
Yeah, for sure. I think those are good points. For me, I'd obviously go Calvin just because we've seen what he can do. And Roman Wilson, we've seen what he can do at the collegiate level, but obviously college and NFL are two different things. So I'm hoping that, Roman Wilson can show up, during training camp. He can make some plays, make a case to, be a contributor on this offense. But, that's a Tomlin thing. So really, we just got to wait and see, during preseason and training camp to see how both guys look and kind of have an idea of what their role on the offense is going to be. But I'm excited. I think Roman Wilson will definitely, come with kind of a fire on his shoulder because missed all of last season, only played one snap, which was against the Raiders. Funny enough, I thought he played no games at all, but somehow he suited up for that Ravens game, Raiders game, which I completely forgot about. But yeah, just some interesting stuff.
All right.
You good over there, Matthew?
No, yeah, because he played like 10 snaps and didn't receive a target, nothing. He was just doing cardio.
Yep. Or golfing at the country club, who knows? But yeah, so that's gonna wrap up our Pickens and the Steelers wide receiver talk because that trade literally happened today, early as fuck when all of us were sleeping. But as you can tell, not too happy about it. And then Prime obviously gave his whole outlook on the Steelers. But enough of that. Let's have some fun.
We try.
Yeah, we try. I have a great time. JT Toppin helps me with that.
All right.
All right.
All right. I actually just got a text from my friend. He actually is just about to pull into his house right now. He had to go take his mom home somewhere, so he will be joining us for the Jeopardy. So it will be a 3-man competition. I sent him all the links and stuff to join, so he should have no problem with that. So you should expect him any minute. But yeah, like I said earlier, we're gonna be doing Jeopardy. It's gonna be a little different though because have like I said, my friend joining us, and he's not a Steelers fan, so obviously making it Steelers oriented would not be fair. So I went ahead and made a Jeopardy board of both NFL and NBA because we're also all NBA fans as well. Prime and Matthew being a Warriors fan, and me being a Spurs fan, and my friend a Mavericks fan. So I thought maybe including some NBA stuff would be pretty cool.
Poor guy.
Yeah. Yeah, poor guy. Poor
Oh,
guy.
that's crazy.
Speaking of the Warriors, how do you guys feel?
I don't
Depressed.
know. Yeah, like I say it's like surprise, but like I don't know.
Bro, we were like, I would feel so good right now if Steph was healthy.
Exactly right there. Because he's missing the whole week. I thought it was about to crash out because I thought it
Yeah,
was
he's
gonna be the
missing,
whole.
yeah, 3 games. Like, oh my god. At
It's
least.
three at least three. It could be three or
Yep.
more. That's so that like that's why I was
Do
so
we,
concerned
do we
because
really trust Jimmy to just take over? I don't know.
he
Yeah, I
can
mean, he's played well with y'all ever since being traded
Yep.
there.
That's
Surprising.
never hasn't really just been the number one option though. So like you're not gonna see Brandon Pajemski step up. Buddy Hield's been great, but like I don't know, man.
yeah,
Moody
buddy.
sucks.
Pat Spencer should get more
Yeah, shout
minutes.
out Pat Spencer.
Yeah. Also, Prime, you gonna join the Discord?
Oh yeah, Discord.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Tomatonga.
Oh,
If you know, you know.
But yeah, so Prime and Matthew obviously stressing because it's playoffs. So, and their glorious king is sadly out for a couple of games. So we'll see how the Warriors navigate through that.
I fell onto my knees twice in one day.
Yep.
Yeah, I just want next NBA season to get here because I'm excited.
Who's your coach gonna be?
Mitch fucking Johnson, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Oh
that.
yeah, that's a Mike Malone was right there.
Exactly, but I've had time to think about it. It's not the worst thing because Mitch Johnson has been with this team for a very long time, and if you do look at it, he did kind of get thrown into the fire in a way because Pop just health just got out of control, and we just needed to kind of just get him off of the court because the poor guy would have probably collapsed during a game. I hate to say it, but it was just time. It was just time to move on and why not give a guy who served under Pop's wings for a while, even was the, assistant coach in our minor league system for a good bit. So I think Mitch Johnson deserves a full season. If not, we can move on from him. No big deal because, NBA coaches get fired like candy being thrown around. So it's not the worst thing after thinking about it, but I'd much rather prefer Malone.
Well, his name is Mitch, so that's not a good sign at all.
Yeah,
No.
that's not a good sign at all, but I think with Victor Wembanyama on your team, you can't screw it up too badly, right?
I hope not.
Yeah, especially now that our team is a lot better and is, hopefully, Giannis, please be a Spur. But hopefully, they make
Oh,
some moves in the
yeah,
offseason
hold on,
to
hold on.
get another good shooter.
Your boy's about to join in, about to add him.
Oh, he's in?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Yo.
Yo,
Yo,
Yeah.
Carl, can you hear
Yeah.
everybody?
yes, I can.
All right, perfect. Welcome.
Yes, it's an honor. It's honor. It's honor. It's a beautiful day.
So
Oh yeah, for you.
it is a beautiful day, Carl, indeed.
Hey man, if I could show you, I want to see a cool fit right now.
No.
A fit? Oh no.
Uh,
All right, buddy.
hey man,
Ah,
ripped up Dak Prescott jersey. I burned after we lost to the Packers. Yes, I did. Yes.
that's crazy.
So, Carl, how do you feel about your new crash out receiver?
It's truly beautiful, man. I don't have to watch Jonathan Mingo play football anymore. It was looking a bit spooky for me. You know?
Yeah,
Watch 3 days for a draft, just every day trying to clamber to a new receiver, trying to delude myself. I was genuinely saying Tez Johnson was going to change us. He never came. So, George Pickens, hey man, I don't care if he's doing anything. He's on the squad now. He can do whatever. As long as
yeah.
he
I
does
think
Sunday.
he'll pair well with CD Lamb. I think he will.
On an unrelated note, I think Shavon Revel gonna be a dog.
Hey
Oh,
man,
that was great,
first round
dude.
talent in the third round.
He's gonna be a
Yeah.
dog.
So Carl, what's it called? You gonna join the Discord so I can share the Jeopardy?
Oh yeah. My Discord's tripping. Hold on.
You're good. I just wanted to make sure you got the link.
Yeah, we gotta figure out the device stuff. So if he has a buzzer and you can still see the screen and stuff.
Yeah. Also, just to let y'all know, for this Jeopardy, there is going to be 2 random double Jeopardy ones. I did not pick the questions. The app did, just to let y'all know.
All right, bye.
And then obviously I'll go over the categories and stuff when we're all in and we can see.
Okay, I've joined.
All right, cool.
Oh yeah, let me give him permission. Hold on.
Yeah, you'll see a channel a voice channel that says podcast. Once Matthew gives you
Add members. Okay, should be good now. Should be a voice channel.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay.
All right, awesome. Let me go ahead and share my screen. And then Prime, don't forget to what's it called? Stream it as well.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I'm excited. This is gonna be interesting.
I'm not. Your
Yeah.
NBA stuff is gonna make me lose all my points.
Yeah, me neither.
That's what you think. I mean,
No, Prime, you know a lot of basketball. I'm cooked on basketball. I only started paying attention like 6 years ago.
You still know some.
A little.
I hope
Carl, how are you feeling about this Jeopardy?
I'm really scared, like, cause I could either cook or it could go really bad. I know a lot of information, but do I know a lot of right information?
We'll find out.
Like,
Let me know when
what
you got.
team traded Luka to the Lakers?
That did not happen.
Okay.
All right, it says I'm sharing the screen. I don't know if it's popping up or not.
I can see.
Hopefully.
You can see Carl.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
hold on, let me go on it. Watch stream. Okay, yeah, I'm good.
All right, Prime.
Yeah.
Okay,
Clear up the thing.
guys. So you guys see my screen? You see, I did not study for this.
I would just go to the.
Oh,
So
I would just go to the actual starting the game screen, so you don't accidentally like click on an answer or something.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I was. Oopsies.
Or yeah, there you go.
Okay. What's it called? Give it a second. So you know how Jeopardy obviously works, right, Carl?
surely, yeah.
Okay, it's kind of the same concept, a little different, but I'll explain. Don't worry.
Okay. Because there's a couple of different type of Jeopardy. You know, it's Jeopardy, then it's Black Jeopardy, and then it's like somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
Like Jeopardy is
He
crazy.
doesn't have an avatar. We're just gonna let him pick one.
Okay, so what's it called? There is going to be a buzzer, and this buzzer is going to be really important, Carl, because this is what you're going to be using to buzz in your answer if you know the answer to the question. But the kicker is you got to make sure you buzz in first before Prime and Matthew do, because if they buzz in before you, they get to answer.
Okay.
You forgot that you got to read the question.
Yeah, I also, what's it called? You guys can't buzz in until I finish reading the question.
One question. Where exactly do I click buzz? Like, how do I buzz in?
Oh, you'll see right now. You're going to load into the lobby. You see that code and stuff?
Yeah.
So what's it called? Scan the QR code, or if you want, just go to the website and just enter that code, and you should be in.
It's better to you have to probably do it on a different device. Like if you have two devices.
Yeah, your phone's probably your best bet for this.
For the buzzer, yeah.
Bet. Actually, this makes perfect sense. I'm actually getting bailed out because I'm on Xbox right now. My Mac died. If you could see the like bootleg setup I have right now, this is kind of crazy.
Yeah, my setup last time I was competing was insane too. I had to charge my laptop and was using my phone too because they were both about to die.
Bro, where's my avatar?
I just joined off the Xbox.
All right, I got Prime in.
Bro, is my avatar gone?
I just saw your avatar.
I don't see it. Hold on, let me retype.
Okay.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm loading in, chat. I'm loading in.
You good? Oh, Matthew, you might have to change your avatar in the near future.
Yeah. Go fuck yourself.
I didn't make the trade.
No, I know that. I just realized that earlier too. Like my jersey, the one you saw me in, it's useless now.
Cowboy. My bad.
I might as well. Oh my god, dude! They're gonna give him the number he wants now, probably.
It's a sad day.
Yes, I'm gonna be a little. I don't even know. Like somehow my name's Anthony now. Hey, I don't know, man. I just
Okay. Everyone's in. Perfect.
A black dude with weights.
Wait, Plunder, you can probably change his captain name to make it whatever, like Carl or something.
Here, I'll just put you, Carl.
There you go.
Call him Glazer. I'm just kidding.
You should name it Super Cowboy Fan 2025.
All right, just beginning the game.
Okay, so time to go over the categories. So first one we got is bus and booms. I think we all know what a draft bus and a boom.
That's Prime's favorite category, drafted decisions.
You know,
all right, buddy.
Need too much explanation there. Yeah. So moving to draft day decisions, this could basically be a team trading up to select a certain player, a team moving back, or a team picking a player over a certain guy. So stuff like that.
I don't know what category I'm staying away from.
And then PTSD. You guys are gonna hate me for this category because I recollected all of our team's worst moments from the decade, and I put a picture of that moment. And
I'm going to drop kick you.
and you guys have to guess the final score of the picture that I show.
If I see my goat, I'm gonna get angry.
And then that anything, literally anything. So keep an open mind for that. And then franchise first. This is basically a team like first, playoff win, stuff like that. It's something that they hadn't done before. And then game-winning touchdowns, interceptions, and shots. Does anyone have any questions?
No. Oh, yes, I do. How are we going to decide the order?
I'm going to think of a number 1 through 20, and the person that gets the closest will be going first.
17, buddy.
So the number he really wanted was 21. So I'm going to go 20.
Okay.
14.
Congratulations, Matthew. You are correct because I was thinking about 14.
Yeah, I knew you were because it's George fucking Pickens' number.
He's on the Cowboys now.
Oh.
Okay. So with that being said, Matthew,
Who goes? He was technically said closest.
Yeah, who's going second?
Well, it doesn't. Oh, there is no order. It's just whoever gets
I
it
was
right.
going to say there is no order.
You're right.
Oh, okay.
So
Wait, hold on. Okay, hold on. All right, let's go.
All right, guys.
right.
Without further said, good luck. How you start this off?
Just get PTSD 100 out of the way.
Okay, wait, hold on. All right.
And go full screen if you can.
I'm gonna.
Oh yeah, I forgot you can't even read this.
All right, Carl, what was the score?
23-17.
That is correct.
Pona, go full screen, please.
Rondo.
Past the Cedric Wilson in the clutch. There's no way.
Pondo!
What?
Full
Top
screen.
right, top right, buddy.
What do you mean top right?
Full screen.
Oh, I thought it was my fault.
You're good.
Dummy.
Shut up. Okay, Carl, congrats. You got the first one right, and now you're on the board. What would you like?
Let's see. I'm gonna go PTSD 400.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh my goodness,
What
buddy.
is wrong with you?
All right.
Oh,
What was the score?
I don't know this. I don't remember the score.
All right. What was it, Carl?
I don't know why I did this. Like, I just know that this was significant. I'm gonna go 100-99.
That is incorrect.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not trying this. I simply don't know.
Yeah, I don't
want to know either. Harrison Barnes, go fuck yourself.
Oh, Harrison Barnes, Dallas Maverick legend.
All right, buddy. All right.
All right. You guys buzzing in, Matthew, or no?
No.
Oh, we're not buzzing in. If I was to like random guess, I was gonna say like, I think like 99 to 97 or something like that.
No, the correct answer was 114 to 111.
What's crazy is my guess was 97 to 90, 99 to 97, or 100 to 90. Like I was so off. It's kind of insane.
I think you should be glad you didn't buzz in for that one, Prime and Matthew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Carl loses 400 there, but you're still up.
Okay. Let's go. Boomer Bust 300.
All right.
Oh no, bro.
This 2013 NFL first-round defensive end taken by the Dolphins is often one of the worst picks of the decade. Carl?
Deion Jordan.
That is correct.
W.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
No
Nice one. All right. Back in the positives now.
No ball.
All right. You're still up.
Let's go Boomer Bust 400.
Okay, we're staying on the category. Selected second overall in the 2014 NBA draft, this forward out of Duke had an inconsistent NBA career marked by injuries and now plays for Barcelona in the EuroLeague.
Good his name.
Carl?
JaVale Okafor.
That is incorrect.
I said out of Barcelona.
Bro, I thought, yeah, he's like a center or some shit.
Yeah, I am a
Hold on,
fraud.
bro. Hold on.
Bro, no, who
Hold
is
on.
it? No.
No, I'm
Why didn't you tell us who drafted him?
7 seconds.
yeah, second pick.
I don't
Bro.
know, bro. I don't know. I don't know.
I know the
bro.
fourth pick.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Who drafted him?
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
It was the
Oh my,
but y'all gonna guess or no?
for fun?
Jabari Greer?
Who?
I was thinking Jabari Greer, but that's probably wrong.
You got the first
That's
what's
not
it
his
called?
name.
Right?
That's
The
not-
answer was Jabari Parker.
Oh my!
Oh,
Oh my! Oh, bro!
You
I'm
wanna
about to
know-
crash out. I'm about to crash out. I had a feeling, bro. I
I
had a
did not
feeling.
know he was pick
oh,
second.
why you should have said the
I
two.
forgot the last name, man.
And chat like that, just like that, we're right back in the nigga.
Oh my goodness.
Bro, we haven't answered a question, and we're thankfully like,
I saw injuries around that timeline. I'm like, okay, he's one of the
said-
first guys
I
in
love-
my mind.
I almost said Joel Embiid, so I had to remind myself.
bro, I was
2014 injuries.
freaking Gordon Hayward
I
for
was
some
thinking,
reason.
I was
but-
thinking Joel Embiid, like the first part of it, but then as I was reading
Yeah.
them, like the guy was not that good.
Don't give me Dragon Bender because I'm gonna get that.
Oh my goodness!
All right, Carl. That one hurts you, but you're
Bro, me and
still,
Prime are pussies.
hurts him. I had the first name right.
Okay,
you did. Yeah, Prime, you were close.
I just forgot that last part. What I'm casual.
It's cool though. I'm playing.
Oh,
I'm
man.
playing chess while y'all playing chess.
Carl's being aggressive, so
Yeah.
Prime and Matthew, you got to kind of step it up a bit. 'Cause
Hey, we're in first place right now.
all right, Carl, what would you
Okay,
like?
for now, Boomer Bust 500.
Oh,
Oh my
yeah.
god.
I like how
Oh,
he said that. I
No,
like how he
bro.
said-
No, I was talking to Plundo, dude.
7th overall pick in the 2013 NBA draft was once compared to Paul George, but injuries and
Oh.
inconsistency limited him to just
Bro,
one
I'm
season,
cooked without
averaging
the
over
team.
10 points per game before
I'm
going.
cooked without the team, dude.
In the 2013 draft,
Compared to Paul
Is it
George,
me? Like, oh.
bro, I'm cooked without the team.
bro.
The 500 question for a reason.
I don't know.
Ah,
3 cent. No one buzzing in.
bro, like, bro, you
Bro,
didn't get the team. I'm cooked.
my head is fried, bro.
All right, so no one buzzes in there. So the answer was Ben McLemore.
Ben McMore, chill.
Yep,
Sacramento King legend.
yep. Who is now in jail, if I'm
To
correct.
be honest, there's no shot.
He is right though. Not knowing the team really frauds you.
Yeah.
Because if you have a team,
I
Exactly,
kind of I make the
exactly.
question a little hard. Like I'll add the team, like if it was a 300 question or 200, whatever. But for 500, I kind of like to make it difficult because I'm a bitch. But it's okay.
am I up again?
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
know.
You're still up.
Yeah.
We're gonna go PTSD 500.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Oh.
Yeah, still don't know the score.
Oh, bro.
I don't know the score. I'm not.
Bro.
This is game 7, 2014, right?
Oh, you know
Yes.
damn well I don't know the score.
Or
I'm
not
chilling.
14.
Or though.
15. Wait, 15.
2015, game 7, 2015.
I don't remember the
And he was
score,
hurt.
bro.
I remember this play and everything. I'm gonna go.
You got to
You
buzz
gotta-
in.
Please
you
risk
gotta
it.
buzz,
Please
buddy.
risk
I'm
it.
tripping. I'll do it. I'll go for it.
All right. What is it?
98, 96.
That is incorrect.
I have no idea.
I was thinking 104, 103.
Kind of close.
I am going to crash out, bro. Oh,
111.
okay. Not that
They
close.
was
Not that
scoring
close.
111 points in 2015. Like,
You had me in the first half. I thought I was like an inch close, bro.
All right. I like the aggressiveness, Carl, but negative 900. All right. But you're still up though, Carl.
It's gonna be the car show.
PTSD 300.
Oh no.
Say again. You cut out.
PTSD 300.
Oh, okay. What's the score of this?
Bro, this was so recent.
Oh, he got it in.
So I'm supposed to be saying the score of the Memphis Mavericks game?
Yep.
Or
Yep. The score. Like, what was it?
a lot to a little. We lost. How did we lose? I know we was down. Wait.
5.
4.
120 to 106.
That's correct.
Anthony Davis carry job.
What?
That is
Anthony Davis
correct.
carry
He
job.
got it.
Anthony Davis carry job.
That's
Inching
kind of
closer
crazy.
to the positives.
That's kind of crazy.
All right. Still in the negatives, but that helps you out. All right, you're back up.
How much we down? Damn.
You still there, Matt?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, I was just checking.
That didn't do much. Let's
Chris
go.
Paul meme.
Let's go. Game-winning touchdown interception shots 300.
Okay, I like it.
We haven't touched that yet.
What are we guessing? Oh,
On December 3rd, 2015, this Packers tight end caught a 61-yard Hail Mary as time expired to beat the Lions in what became known as the Miracle in Motown.
I'm
Carl,
Oh my goodness.
no,
Richard
Carl
Rodgers.
got it. Yeah.
say
Damn
again.
it.
Richard Rodgers.
That is correct.
Damn it. How you
I
buzzing?
knew it. I knew it.
Damn,
And
bro.
they should have won that game. They should have won that game. They were cheating.
Yeah.
They were cheating.
And sadly, that quarterback in that game might be on my team real soon. But
Not George Pickens. Don't let the DK Metcalf.
Okay, buddy.
now, after hurting my feelings, what would you like?
We're gonna go. We gotta get this down. Franchise first 300.
All right.
Wasn't confident with stats.
In 2021, this NBA team reached the finals for the first time since joining the league in 1968.
Bro, which one is it?
Carl,
Okay. Wait. This is the Suns.
that is correct.
Damn it,
I
bro.
just didn't know
Damn.
which one
Cause
it was.
that boy was after the Bucks was getting there. Back
Hey,
in the
Carl,
day.
what do you think about this guy right here?
Legend, man. So happy he's on the Mavericks.
All right, so we are back all at zeros. Carl impressively works his way into the positives now. And he's still up.
Okay. Let's franchise first 100.
All right, staying in the category. This NBA team won its first championship in 2016, coming back from a 3-1 deficit. Oh, Prime.
Oh!
Then what is it?
You piece. I'm gonna. Yo. Okay. Cavaliers. Just get out of the
That
way.
is correct.
You. Oh, that should have been. That should have been in PTSD. I'm gonna drop kick.
But hey, you have the lead now, and now it is you who gets to.
I don't care. That
I did
hurt.
all that and still losing.
I suffered a lot of pain today. That made it worse.
Man, you got 6 rings. Should be fun.
Shut up. Franchise first 200.
All right, we're staying in this one. This NFL franchise drafted its first ever number 1 overall pick in 2012, selecting a Heisman-winning quarterback. Carl?
That would be Andrew Luck.
I asked the team, not the.
Oh, the Colts. The Indianapolis Colts.
That is correct.
I think you should give a wrong answer for that one.
I was tripping. I read that completely wrong.
Bro.
After I seen 2012 first overall pick, man, I was ready.
I knew
All
it.
right, Carl with the lead. Only by 100 though. This could really go anywhere. Matthew's still even in it.
Bro,
which
I don't even know what I'm doing.
Let's go. Draft day decisions 200.
All right, the category that has not been touched yet. This team passed on Luka Doncic in the 2018 NBA draft to select DeAndre Ayton first overall.
Bro, he cheated!
Oh, that was.
That was before!
Now I cheated. Truthfully, if y'all don't want to give me that, he lagged. I clicked it as soon as he said. As soon as he was talking, as soon as he finished, I'd be ready to click.
No, I believe you. Don't worry.
Let it play. Let it play. Let it play.
But that'll be the Phoenix Suns.
That is correct.
Man.
All right, DeAndre Ayton.
All right,
That's
buddy.
crazy. That picture.
All right, Carl, you are back up now. What would you like?
We might as well just finish out this whole row of PTSD 200.
All right.
It gotta be Steelers.
All right, buddy.
All right. Prime.
You're gonna get canceled, but 21-17.
That is incorrect.
No, it's not right. Yeah,
Wait, it's not?
it's me. It's me, right?
That is not 21-17.
28,
That-
24.
What?
28, 24.
That is also incorrect.
No, I missed it. No,
That
I
wasn't the
missed it.
score?
No,
Nope.
I know the score.
Matthew, do you want to give this a try? Okay, I guess Matthew does not want to give this a
Am I
try.
gonna be mad?
You are going to be mad, Carl.
Because it's by the 1 point, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh,
Oh, I knew it.
that's just,
I know ball. I know ball. I really do. I really do.
damn, I thought that was it. I sold.
Nah, you said when you said 21-17, my eyes lit up. I was so happy. I said, no, I can't. No way I'm gonna out Stiller or Stiller, man.
You almost did, but you missed it by 1 point.
Bro.
I'm dealing with a lot of pain right
Jesse
now.
James, man.
All right. So that hurts Prime. He's in the negatives now. Matthew's still, I guess, just there for moral support. And then we got Carl in the lead right now with 400. So
Matthew, buddy, yo, wait.
Both hands on the controller, pal.
Hold on, wait. I think he cut out.
oh, if he cut out, then
Awkward. Hold on.
oh yeah, he did. He just texted. But all right. So while we wait for him to come back, what do you guys want to talk about?
I think we should talk about the news, man. Anything,
Yeah, I mean,
anything interesting happened today, guys?
No.
I think
no, not at all. I don't know what you're talking
A
about.
pretty cool trade happened today.
Oh, really? In the WNBA or what?
No. In the NFL, George Pickens, you know him? He got traded to the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, that guy?
Let's talk about all this pain Pundit's brought upon us.
Y'all be fine.
No, I'm not fine.
You'll be fine.
Definitely not.
They got Mike Tomlin, remember?
The most overrated coach?
Yeah, you can have him.
You give us Mike Tomlin, you might think like we doing witchcraft.
You could take him.
Hey, I wouldn't mind Mike Tomlin on my
It's
team.
time for a change, man. We haven't won a playoff game since 2017, so it's time for a change in my.
Hello?
Matthew,
Oh,
no.
you're back, Matthew?
Yeah.
Okay, you went silent, so we were.
Oh,
very-
my, yeah, it went out for a second. Am
Okay, you're back. Can
I
you
still
see
in
the
it?
stuff, though?
I still in the game?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, all right.
Yes, you are.
Can you still see the board and stuff?
Yeah.
All
Okay. All right.
What I miss?
Jesse James.
Yeah, I put Jesse James for the PTSD 200.
Yeah, what was the score?
And I missed
27-24. Carl
I
almost got it, but
by
missed
1
it by a
point.
point. But all right. So Prime, you're still back up.
Oh, I am.
Yeah, because that was. Oh, actually, no. That was Carl. I'm sorry. My bad, Carl. That
I
was.
mean, we both got. Wait, no. I mean, wait. Oh no, yeah, Carl chose it. I'm sure.
Yeah, you chose that. Yeah, my bad, Carl. You're still up.
So we're gonna do boom. We're gonna do boom and bust 200.
All right. This 6th-round pick came from Michigan and became a 7-time Super Bowl champion and is often considered as the GOAT.
My
Damn.
buzz is not working, bro.
All right, what is it?
Tom Brady.
That-
Brady.
My buzz was not working.
Oh, it didn't buzz in?
It didn't let me.
Interesting.
No.
Almost got it in, but Carl just
Oh.
beat him.
Hold on. All right, I'll refresh it. I think I should be okay.
You good? You can see it?
I mean, I still see my buzzer, but yeah, we could try it. Let's go.
Okay,
Yep.
Carl, what would you like?
Y'all see how we have a column that we haven't touched? We're gonna continue not to touch that column. Let's go boom and bust 100.
Okay,
I'm scared. Yeah.
clearing it out. The Sixers selected this Australian point forward in number 1 in 16, and his shooting struggles quickly became a meme.
Fuck you, man.
I'm Prime gets it in. Who would you like, Prime?
Who is Ben Simmons?
That is correct.
I think
Plot
it's too
twist.
slow.
Who is Carl X plays?
Carl X plays.
I
All
ain't gonna lie, that almost threw me off a loop. I was thinking Markel Fultz for a second.
I
but
would have been
nah.
happy if you would have said that. I would have started laughing.
All right, buddy. Let's go. Stats 100.
All right, and we're now touching stats. This NBA sharpshooter broke his own single-season three-point record multiple times and became the first player to hit over 400 threes in a season. Oh, Prime.
Who is my glorious king, Wardell Stephen Curry?
That is correct.
Plot twist. Ray Allen.
Oh, it's Buddy Hield.
Okay.
All right. So Prime, getting back to the positives.
His buzzer fast, chill.
Okay, you're still back up, sir.
Same category 300.
All right. This player became the first NBA center since the 1970s to lead the league and
Oh
score
no.
multiple times,
Which
averaging
one?
30 points in 2022 and 2023.
I don't know which one.
Oh,
What?
Carl,
Joel Embiid.
that is correct.
No.
Bro, how do you
I would have
buzz in
guessed
that?
Jokic, to be honest.
Yeah, it
That
was
is
definitely
Joel
Joel.
Embiid.
How do you buzz in that fast?
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I'm sweating right now.
Glad
Yeah,
Matthew
your
at least
memes.
got that.
Oh, I saw it.
All right, Carl, you are now back up.
We're gonna do draft day decisions 300. Draft day, Johnny Manziel.
This 2014 NBA draft pick by the Phoenix Suns was traded to the Boston Celtics, where he became a key player and eventually an all-star.
14.
There's like 3 people in my mind.
I don't have a single clue.
Oh, I did not mean to do that. I literally accidentally clicked it. Fuck me, dude.
Well,
No,
you kind of have to. So
no,
what do
no,
you
no,
got?
no, 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 no. Gordon Hayward.
That is incorrect.
Wait, hold on. Let me think about this.
I can do this for the love of the game now, right?
Yeah, for free.
Yeah, I can do this for free now.
Yeah.
2014. We're gonna go 2014. Got traded to the Celtics.
Wait,
So-
how long? When did he become an all-star?
I don't know the year. It just said what's it called? I just put all-star.
What position?
This is a really hard three.
Forward?
Forward guard. He kind of plays both.
Say Holiday?
No.
Avery Bradley?
No.
Marcus Smart.
Yep. Marcus Smart.
Wow.
I did not know the Suns drafted him.
No, I don't know he was in 2014. Damn.
I know
Yeah.
he was 20. I was trying.
I did not know they drafted him.
Yeah,
That's actually, yeah.
I didn't know he wasn't drafted by Boston. I will say that. I didn't know.
Isn't he from your area, Carl, or close
Yes,
by?
he is. I know his niece.
Oh wow, really?
Yes, she's one of my good friends.
Crazy.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Didn't know that.
Yeah.
All right. Carl, I believe you're still up. So what would you like?
We're going to do game-winning shots. Do I have some wiggle room? We'll do game-winning shots 400.
Okay, going for the big one.
Yeah, the knockout.
In week 8 of the 2024 NFL season, this Commanders wide receiver caught a 52-yard Hail Mary game winner to defeat the Bears.
Fuck, bro, my brother!
My GOAT, Noah Brown.
That is correct.
That's insane.
Cowboys legend, Noah Brown.
And it was a double Jeopardy one too.
Yes.
So Carl now has widened his lead.
It's over.
Is this the dagger? Yes, it is. This
Noah
is the
Brown.
dagger.
Off of Tyreek Stevenson's idiocy.
It's beautiful.
All right. You're still up, sir.
Let's do draft day decisions 100.
In 2018, this team traded up to draft Josh Allen at number 7, a move that turned out to be franchise-altering. Oh, Prime?
You clicked that fast, boy. I seen you.
Look
You
who's
did
talking.
that.
Look
No,
who's
I'm saying
talking.
I'm impressed.
Oh, who's the
impressed.
Buffalo Bills?
This is no
That is
hate.
correct.
This is no hate. I'm truly
I'm gonna
impressed.
stick my phone up my ass.
Okay.
My buzzer's cooked.
All right. So, Prime,
Yeah, it is in me. I'm a Josh Allen.
Stats 200.
All right. This NFL wide receiver led the league in receiving yards twice during the 2010s and is known for his consistency despite the limited touchdowns. Prime?
Unreal.
Who's Julio Jones?
Damn it.
Correct.
Damn it.
Dude, like, why does my buzzer react so late? Like, I'm just gonna stop.
That's an insane catch if you named that.
Yeah, that was
Is that TJ Williams, Chad?
Marcus Williams.
Marcus.
That's both of them. 26.
Oh, yeah. I forgot they had him, too.
Yes. I know ball. Chill.
Yeah, you do. All right, Prime, you're up.
Stats 500.
Oh, okay. Going for the big one. Between 2011 and 2023, this linebacker led the NFL in total tackles over that span, despite never being named a first
Whoa.
pro.
Good luck, buddy.
Hold on.
Good luck, buddy.
Never all pro. Is he retired?
No, he's still playing.
What? Really?
Yes.
I think I know who it is too.
Oh, Matthew?
Thank you.
Bobby Wagner?
That is correct.
Dang.
He was in my head. I just didn't.
Bobby Wagner never got a first team.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know.
That is actually that's
Bobby
really
Wagner, whoa.
No,
that
that
threw
is
me off
crazy.
the loop. When Matthew actually feels active, I'm like, okay, that makes me think it's
I
him.
thought it was C.J. Mosley. Whoa.
That's fair.
It was not CJ Mosley. That's a good guess.
Bobby Wagner's never won a. He's never
Wow.
gotten first team.
That is
That's
actually
crazy, right? It threw
that's
me off.
diabolical, bro.
That's
All
that's
right.
real chat.
Okay, Matthew. Good job getting on the board here. Now you're up. What would you like, sir?
Yeah. Draft day 400.
All right.
Johnny Manziel.
In the 2013 NFL Draft, this team selected offensive tackle Eric Fisher with the first overall pick. Oh, Carl,
That's going to be the Kansas City Chiefs.
that is correct. Boy, did that work out for him.
It wasn't that bad.
He was very mid, though.
Yeah.
All right, and you're back up.
It's me again. Game winning shots 100. It better not be none I don't like.
Please.
In the 2015 Super Bowl, this former Patriots cornerback picked off Russell Wilson at the goal line to secure the Patriots' fourth Super Bowl win in franchise history.
Oh, my God.
Ryan gets it in.
Malcolm Butler.
That is correct.
And Carly's place.
Russell Wilson, what a guy. All right, Prime, you are back up.
Clear stats.
All right. This NBA player is the only one since 2011 to lead the league in steals for 3 consecutive seasons, doing so with different teams.
Oh wow.
Wait, like 3 different teams?
Well, no, he lead the league in steals, but he just did it with other teams.
This is interesting.
Okay, Prime,
I'm gonna take a shot in the dark. Is it Kawhi Leonard?
that is incorrect.
Okay.
Oh, I got this for the free now, right?
Yep.
Oh, for the free.
Well, I mean anybody really, because you didn't buzz in.
It's not De'Aaron Fox.
Okay.
Is
me?
it Jimmy Butler?
Is it me?
Yeah, Carl, who is it?
Okay. So, 3 different teams lead the league consecutive years. Who was leading the league in steals, chat? If we really think hard and long about it, I still don't know. I thought by talking a lot, I would make myself know.
It's not
buddy.
De'Aaron, right?
What?
It can't be De'Aaron. Is it?
No,
like,
it's not De'Aaron.
How is he
went on 3
old?
different teams. Oh, he did. Wait, did
Yes,
he do it
he's
3
very
different-
old. He is very old.
Like,
Is he
retired?
No, he's still playing, y'all.
Oh,
How old are we talking?
Is it LeMickey?
40 years old. No, not LeMickey.
Kyle Lowry? Chris
40?
Paul?
Yo, this is not that hard.
Chris
This is-
Paul.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy, bro. I thought it would have been Kawhi.
Yeah, total steals.
Yeah.
All right.
I almost said Tony Allen. So I'm just happy I was quiet.
Yeah, well-known trader Kawhi is. But all right, so who's up? I forgot.
I think it's
Carl's
it's
still
Prime.
Yeah, probably.
It's
Is it
Prime.
Prime?
Oh, it's Prime.
Yeah.
Okay,
I think
Prime.
that
What
was
would you
the last
like?
one.
Game winning 200, I guess.
All right.
Have I clinched the win?
2019, this
Are you
player hit a dramatic buzzer beater Game 7 shot in the Eastern Conference semifinals against the Sixers to send the Raptors to the conference finals. Prime?
So
Bro,
now,
I didn't even say my team buzz.
so now this is Kawhi Leonard. Come on, bro.
Yep.
This is all right, bro.
Plot twist, Fred VanVleet.
Yeah, Kawhi.
Well,
Well,
fraud is in Cancun right now.
So why are we
Yeah.
beefing with Kawhi right now?
He's in
buddy,
Cancun also.
I think it's reasonable why I'm beefing with him.
You're a Warriors fan.
Me?
No, not you.
Yeah, of course.
Prime beefing with Warriors. Like y'all didn't like Zaza Pachulia there, didn't step on his ankle.
Okay,
bum.
we don't like Zaza. There's a difference.
Oh. No. Yeah.
All right. Prime with that one. Kind of crazy how y'all just talked about Kawhi and picked the fucking.
Okay, ratio, but let's just do franchise first for 400.
All right, bet. This NBA team became the first franchise to accumulate over 3,000 losses in its franchise
Bro,
history.
there's like different ways to look at this.
Oh, Carl, okay.
Y'all see how I went early? It's to make y'all think I know what it was. I don't know what this is. I just got who's
Bro, there's like
biggest-
different ways to look at it. It could be like just complete garbage or like longevity.
the first team to accumulate over 3K losses is kind of crazy.
Let's go, buddy.
We got Carl.
The good old years.
Time's out.
The Nets.
That is incorrect.
I was thinking like the Wizards or the Hornets, but that's probably wrong.
Yeah, both of them are incorrect. Matthew, you
Lakers?
have a guess?
Is it Lakers?
No, the answer was the Kings.
Oh,
Ah.
yeah, it's the poverty route.
Yeah,
Yep.
they've been there since the 50s.
Yeah, they've been a franchise for a while. All right, so we got 3 500 questions left.
Really?
Over under one being right by anybody.
Right.
I'll get one right. I'm gonna get one right for the love of the game. Am I the only one to get a 500 question right?
I got Bobby, or was that 400?
Bobby was
not,
400.
not,
Okay.
oh, I thought it was 500.
Oh,
Did
was
I
it?
get a 500 right?
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
No, it was Bobby was a 500. Yeah,
Yeah.
Matthew,
Oh, W.
the 500 you got right. Yeah, Prime, you're right. My bad.
Franchise first, I guess.
All right. This NFL team suffered the biggest playoff blowout loss of the 2010s, losing 45-7 in the AFC Conference Championship to the Patriots. Carl,
Wow, bro.
The Indianapolis Colts.
that is correct.
I know ball.
How did he
I
wasn't
said
that
I'm gonna get
fast?
one.
Yeah, this is great.
I said I'm gonna get one.
Bro's fingers right next to it.
Like ours aren't?
I don't know. Maybe he's next to the router or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm far away and my router's cooked.
All right. Carl, you are back up.
Oh, okay. We're gonna do. What's the biggest chance that like they won't know it either?
Nigga, just pick one.
Yeah, bro.
Game-winning shots.
All right. In the 2010 Western Conference Finals, this former Laker hit a game-winning shot at the buzzer over Phoenix to send LA to the finals. Okay, Carl?
Derek Fisher.
That is incorrect.
I don't know.
Uh,
Just know he carried Kobe.
I'm gonna take one for the shot, like for the love of the game, and say Ron Artest.
That's correct.
damn.
Okay.
Didn't he change his name?
Is
Yes.
this the dagger?
Meta World Peace.
So if I would have said Metal World Peace, I would have been wrong.
Oh, no, I mean, I just put Ron Artest because I don't really feel like typing all that out. So, yeah.
You didn't even get Primus points, did you?
Oh, shit. My fault, Prime.
600.
Dog, what the fuck?
I forgot.
Yeah.
My bad. All right. There you go.
Now you're only down with that.
Draft day.
Right.
I wonder which one.
We got one.
In the 2012 NBA draft, this team selected power forward Michael Kidd Gilchrist second overall over Bradley Beal. Prime time?
The
Trick
Bobcats.
That's
Yeah.
correct.
Got it right. I thought he was gonna say the Hornets. I'm like, trick question, not the
Bro,
Hornets.
Prime, you have a
was
chance.
correct.
Prime, you got a chance.
Oh, he's
bro.
It would have
Oh,
still been correct.
This
I
was a
wouldn't have cared.
500.
Yeah, that was 500.
Bro, Prime, you got a chance. My buzzer cooked me. You got a chance to win this thing.
Yeah, Prime, you're making an unbelievable run right now.
I doubt it.
How do I tell y'all? That was the last one.
No, that's not the.
That's
On
not the last.
Jeopardy, buddy.
Oh,
How do I
it-
tell you that there's a final Jeopardy question that's
it
going to
don't matter.
decide it all right now?
It don't matter. I'm cooked either way.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
let
both
him
of you
admire
bet it all. I'm
weird that
gonna
shot
sneak
form
in
is
here.
and why this guy shot like that. Can we just admire that?
he was on the Dallas Mavericks, ladies and gentlemen.
He was also picked over fucking Bradley Beal. But all right, so final Jeopardy question. So Alice is gonna work. Y'all got a wager. So type in y'all's wagers of how much y'all want to bet. All right, Prime and Matthew got it in. Okay, got our wagers. The Houston Texans traded DeAndre Hopkins to the Arizona Cardinals on March 22nd, 2020. The Texans received David Johnson, a second-round pick, and a fourth-round pick. In that time, who was the Cardinals
God,
general
dude.
manager?
There's no way for us to buzz, right?
Yeah, we
We
gotta
gotta
type it
text
in.
it to
Yeah,
him.
you guys gotta.
Oh,
What's it
I
called?
don't even see a type it.
No. Just
gotta
DM
text
me on
him.
Instagram. That's how we're gonna
Oh.
do it. And tell me how much you bet too, by the way, since I can't see it.
No, if you hit display wager, it'll tell you.
Oh yeah, that's true. You're
But
right.
that's after.
Okay. Just what's it called?
I
Go
have
ahead.
no,
I think I know.
brother. I know the Texans.
Wait. We gotta get the Cardinals one.
Yeah.
Yes, Cardinals
I know the
G.
Texans, but not the Cardinals.
Is this
I-
like any possible gettable?
Someone got
actually-
it one.
Actual general manager. I think I. Oh my. It's between two people. I don't know.
I generally don't know.
Wait. IG, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I probably lost.
That's the general manager.
Wait, who's the general manager?
That's,
No, I'm just laughing at the answers that they gave me.
that's the general manager.
I wish that was the general manager of the Cardinals, Matthew.
Yeah.
I love JT Toppin.
Yeah, we know, buddy.
Bro, like there was no bro, I don't know if I've even
Did you
heard
see?
of this
Did you see who
person.
the general manager was?
Okay, I got all the answers in.
I'm cooked.
I'm gonna go ahead and display the wagers now. So Prime bet 1,100,
Time for the win.
and
I,
Matthew.
I'm cooked, bro.
All right, and our final winner of the Jeopardy game is none other than Mr. Primetime with the correct
What?
answer at fucking Steve Kime.
Oh!
Are you dead ass?
Yep.
Wait, what?
Yep.
Wait,
You
hit
won
hit
fucking
skip
game,
slash
Prime.
the answer.
Wait.
I
Wait.
trolled and lost.
Wait. Can I Google this to make sure?
Yes, it's correct though. You got it. Steve Kime was the
What
GM.
the fuck?
Hold on. Wait.
Told you it was possible.
Bro. Time out. Hold on.
Bro.
Wait. 2020, right?
Yep.
This shit's crazy.
It was him. Oh my.
Yep. I told you. I don't lie. I
Holy-
don't lie.
Steve Kahn.
So congratulations, Prime. From the negatives, it looked like it was over. Carl looked like he was gonna end it and walk away with this one, but Prime said, "Nope, just wait."
Holy cow, bro.
Prime, how are you feeling?
I was not expecting that.
Bro, I can't do NBA. I'm cooked.
I was
Wow.
not.
What an unexpected turn of events, ladies and gentlemen.
Man,
Wait.
I can't get, GG's. I guess I choked, but in reality, like we know.
No, Carl, you still had a good performance. You still got a lot of good questions.
I was the aggressor.
You were very aggressive.
I was aggressive.
Yeah.
And if
I'll
I didn't
be
troll
right
at
here
the
in
end,
5.
I think we would have been tied.
Yeah, just Prime, just to let you know, the other answers that everybody put, Matthew put fucking Haley Welch, and
I thought I was right.
Carl just typed Dak.
Dak.
Yeah, he was just trolling. He wasn't lying.
Oh my goodness, that's
So
insane.
congratulations, sir. You have won a very impressive come from behind win.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, pull the Tom
W.
Brady.
So Carl, I gotta say, did you have any idea of the Cardinals GM or any thought process, or you just kind of just
No.
gave up?
I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan. We don't trade either one of these teams. When are we ever going across either one of these teams?
I mean, you
I was
made
going to
it
say
right today.
Bill O'Brien. I don't know.
Oh,
GMs, man. If we were the head coaches, something else, GMs, I don't even know the Cowboys GM.
I mean, you only bet 100.
That's why. I
All
could have.
right,
I
so
should have did 0.
congratulations, Prime. You are the winner of this Jeopardy.
We
You
did
are
it.
Your record is now 2-1, I believe.
Yeah.
Yep, 2-1 with that loss being to yours truly. But
Okay, buddy.
But yeah, this was pretty fun. I don't know if Matthew agrees, but he gave a very
Bobby
valuable.
Wagner in 5.
Next Jeopardy we do, Prime is gonna be the host since it's gonna.
We're
be
getting Zane on.
Yeah,
Oh,
we actually are working to get one of our good buddies in Steelers chat on for the next episode. So definitely we'll be reaching out to him. He runs a good show of his own, doesn't he not?
He does.
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, he does. And it's actually very good too. So hoping we can get him on. Carl, how did you feel about Jeopardy in your debut?
Um, I just, I play with my food. I play with my food. We didn't dominate the way, but it's steps. It's steps.
Yeah, you still played really good. You even got
Because
what's it called? The only
if we
double
look at the
Jeopardy one, right?
numbers, if we really look at the numbers, who got the most questions right?
See,
Look Carl.
Doesn't
see,
matter.
you
So
can get
you just have to take some wins. That's what you gotta take some wins from the losses, man. Gotta take some wins from the losses.
I like
At the
it.
end of
I
the
like
day,
positive mindset.
George Pickens is still a Cowboy.
Okay, all
all
right.
right. Get out of here.
We're gonna go ahead and end it on that note after hurting my feelings. But
Get out.
in all seriousness, though, this was fun to do. We'll definitely be doing much more of these. Carl, you're more than welcome to be contestant on the future ones. But yeah, this was fun. So from the co-host Matthew,
Peace.
from the co-host Prime, the winner,
Later.
and from our guest Carl,
Thank you for having me, Jet. Thank you for having me.
of course, and from your boy Truly. Peace out.